On President Trump's tariffs. The president is set to impose new sales taxes on imports, and Wall Street is bracing for the impact. We're going to have the latest from Wall Street first. Chief White House correspondent Mary Bruce. Good morning, Mary.
Good morning, Georgia. President Trump is poised to upend the global economy with these unprecedented tariffs coming tomorrow, but the details still remain unclear, creating even more anxiety for the markets and American consumers.
This morning, President Trump is touting his upcoming blitz of tariffs against American trading partners.
They're reciprocal, so whatever they charge us, we charge them, but we're being nicer than they were.
But it's still unclear how big these tariffs will be or which countries will be targeted.
Has the president decided on the scale and scope of these tariffs?
It's time for reciprocity, and it's time for a president to take historic change to do what's right for the American people.
The president is adamant his tariffs will encourage manufacturing in the U.S. and ultimately boost the economy. But experts caution it could take years to bring industries back to American soil. And in the meantime, American consumers will likely pay the price. Economists warning tariffs are just taxes on imported products paid for by American businesses. Those costs passed on to consumers in the form of higher prices. In just days, prices could skyrocket on everything from groceries and clothing to electronics and cars. By one estimate, the cost of a new car could go up by more than $8,000 when tariffs on foreign-made vehicles kick in later this week, sending some consumers scrambling. In Ferndale, Michigan, Karen Petke had planned to buy a new Subaru in June. Instead, she rushed to the dealership.
I didn't want to take a chance that this car could go up thousands of dollars.
Small businesses are also bracing for the impact of Trump's trade war.
The chaotic nature of how these tariffs are rolled out and how it changes every single day. How am I supposed to plan for that? I can't plan for that.
In Buffalo, New York, Dave Sheffield sells custom sports products, many imported from Canada. Now with tariffs in place and potentially more to come, he says he could lose thousands of dollars.
We're having to either, take that hit on our bottom line and just at the end of the year, I make $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 less for my family, or we have to pass it on to our customers, which when customers see a higher price, then sales typically go down. So we're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place.
And a new poll from the Associated Press shows Americans aren't sold on the president's trade policies, 60% disapproving with 38% approving. And on his handling of the economy overall, 58% disapproving with 40% approving. Robin.
All right, Mary, our thanks to you.